Hey guys, it's me, Dan Stewart, and welcome to the month of December and episode number 4,305 of What to Say Now. Now, that last part might be a little bit of an exaggeration. We haven't done that many episodes, but I'll tell you what, if I did that many episodes, I couldn't pack any more value into all of those that I'm going to put together for you today. So we are going to talk about one thing today. One simple little thing that has the power to absolutely fundamentally change your experience of your career, your life, your wealth, and your health. This is big, big stuff in a very small, simple package, right? Because one of my core beliefs is that we walk around, we spend a lot of our lives really making things a lot harder than they have to be. There's some things that, if you really think about it, are incredibly simple when it comes to building a sustainable career and building your own personal wealth and building your ability to influence other people. So I'm going to ask you a question. I would like you to tell me right now, if there were 5 simple activities that you could do every single day, and you knew that over time, those 5 activities would allow you to achieve anything and everything you wanted to in life, would you do them? That's the key question, right? Because sometimes it's not enough to know what to do. You actually have to take action to go ahead and do it. So my goal for our session today is to give you not just the 5 simple things that you can do every day, but some internal motivation, the ways to build that so that you can power through and do them. So first thing we've got to tackle is, what are these 5 things, right? And let's just go ahead and set aside the idea that this is hard, right? These are simple. You learn these 5 things, you do these 5 things consistently over time. They cannot help but make a massive change in your life. And better yet, they're free, right? This is very simple to do. You don't have to spend a ton of money. You don't have to spend a ton of time. You can simply listen to what I'm recording here today, and then join me tomorrow where I'm doing a deep dive webinar on this topic. You can register for that at happygrasshopper.com/webinar. And in that session, I'm going to break down in detail how to do these things and set it up consistently so that you can win time after time after time. So let's dive in. Let's give you guys the framework so you can get to work with this. Now, these 5 simple things, I'm going to run through them top to bottom, then we're going to break them down. The first one is journal, right? Nothing super complicated about that. Second is to set a goal and make progress towards achieving it, right? Set a goal, make progress towards achieving it. Number 3, check your metrics. It's ancient wisdom that what gets measured gets managed. And we're talking specifically about your health, your wealth, and your growth. Doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter how accomplished you are, we should always be focused on growth, because if we're not growing, we're what? We're dying. We don't want that. So number 4 is make a stranger smile. And number 5 is call 3 people and express sincere appreciation. So now I'm going to break down for you why these are the 5 things that I'm advising you to do. And I'm going to give you some quick tips to implement them. So journals, guys, I have tons of these, absolutely tons of them. For years, I've been writing in journal after journal after journal. And then last year, I picked up this device, which I love, called a Remarkable. It allows me to journal digitally and then save it to the web. I can share it via email. It's really simple. So I journal multiple times per day. I have several folders set up here inside. I'll just show you a quick look here at how this works for me. I have a section called My Files. And in this section, I have a bunch of different folders for the main areas of my life that I want to keep track of. I have sales call notes. I have coaching. I have HG meeting notes. I have what to say now notes, planning, brainstorm, to-dos, and then board of advisors. Every single thing in my life is in one of these categories, and I can keep track of it all here. So strongly encourage you to get to work with your daily journaling. The second item was to set a goal and take action toward achieving it. Now, a lot of us have had the experience where we take a training course we're employed by a company, and they sit us down and they say, all right, it's time to set goals, right? And we pretend like this is something we don't have the ability to do every single day of the week. So I want you to develop the muscle, the strength to set goals every single day. And more importantly, to take steps towards achieving them every single day. As you do this, you're going to build your sense of confidence and your certainty that you can accomplish whatever goals you set for yourself. The third area is your metrics. And I've labeled these specifically health, wealth, and growth. Okay, so my friend Ben Kinney, he does this great Win, Make, Give podcast. You should go check it out. There's a whole session there on building your personal wealth. And one of the things he talks about is knowing your net worth, really boiling it down to where you actually know what you're worth. And then you measure the improvement of that over time, right? When you see your daily activities turn into results over time, your sense of calm, peace, and certainty exponentially grow. You become that much more effective at everything else that you do. And, as great as that is to imagine, it can sometimes feel a very far away. I know this because I started my life without a lot of advantages. I grew up in a circumstance I did not like. I did not have ideal parenting by any stretch. I was often left wanting for resources. And I did not initially believe that I would have the strength, the ability to make a big difference in my life or in the lives of other people. So this item number 4, make a stranger smile. It may seem like a small thing. It's actually tremendously huge, because when you know for certain that you can enter a space and you can interact with someone in such a way that you change their day, you begin to get a sense of exactly how powerful you are. So, make a stranger smile, you make the world a brighter place. That needs to become your daily habit, and I hope you'll encourage other people to adopt that as well. Now, number 5 is my personal favorite, and you're going to have to time block this one. Call 3 people and express sincere appreciation for them. I practice this, and it takes up a significant chunk of my time, right? Because when you express sincere appreciation for someone, it almost immediately induces them to reciprocate in some way. So it may seem like a friendly reach out call just to catch up. Some of you may have been on the other end of this call that you get from me and not even know that that's what it was. And many times it turns into an opportunity to do more business together. So those are my 5 quick tips. Tomorrow, I'm holding a special webinar on this topic. We're going to go more in detail. I'm going to break down some strategies, and I'm going to show you how you can use your own Happy Grasshopper account to actually manage these issues. So please join me tomorrow. Go to happygrasshopper.com/webinar to register. So thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I do sincerely appreciate that. And I hope that you all have a wonderful afternoon. Take care now. Bye.